I'm joined by Olivia Mausel and Joe Paul, who are both the co-chairs of the Holyoke Historical Commission. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.
Tell us about Infrastructure Day and how it came to be.
Well, Infrastructure Day was an idea from the Boston Society of Civil Engineers. And they just started doing this last year, but they're going to do it every year in a different city. And it's a celebration of a city's infrastructure. They chose Holyoke because of the dam and the canals. To civil engineers, it's kind of a big deal.
Right.
And Holyoke is a green city because of the dam. Something like 94% of the power being generated is carbon-free.
When you think about infrastructure of a city, a lot of people would be like, what? Of course the water's going to come on. Who cares what is under the roads? And maybe even take for granted the canals and the dam in Holyoke. You know, people drive by it and you don't think twice about it, but it has such a rich history.
Yes, the city was built, it was a planned city, and so the developers came in and they saw this big stretch of water going around a curve, and there was a drop in the landscape of about 50 feet. And so that was, to the hydrologists, that means power. So they built the dam, they built it, and it was all built at a time when it was shovels and wheelbarrows, that's it, and manpower. There were very few, maybe there was, towards the end, there was a steam engine, but it was all done by hand labor and just gut work, and in the mud and in the clay of the river. So so they configured the dams, the structures of the dam. So it was gravity. The water comes down from on high and runs through the mills, a series of canals, and they're working canals. They're still working canals today. They're not meant for boat rides or pleasure canoeing or anything like that, because they still go through turbines, and they're somewhat dangerous too. So they're used in a different way than they were originally scheduled, originally planned. There's electricity that comes from them through the turbines and all that. So there's quite a few industries there that are still in the mills, not the amount that was originally.
Right, back in the day, the 19th century or early 20th century. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right, there was something like 23 mills all along the curve of the river, and the canals, Parsons Paper, Whiting's. We want to focus on the history, but we also want to present the fact that these canals are still being used today.
Right, and I wanted to talk about that. The computing center is a big grab for the city of Holyoke. We've done stories on it here before. Tell us about that. Well,
the reason Holyoke is a draw to that type of business is because of cheap energy. The dam, it's not only green, but it's really inexpensive energy that provides, and the idea was to attract other high-tech companies once they see the benefits of and the canals are also beautiful. It was a planned industrial city, but they're improving the canal walks now.
Right.
The idea is to get some businesses, some restaurants, residencies back downtown around the canals, and that's all happening slowly. But the computing center is a big part of that. Jobs and other businesses we're hoping to attract with it.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.